yeah boy jumapa nti says more that some patronize your hospital no and the nyama to hon say ebe how you want it. So every year we start here a series of activities to kickstart the year because a continue and serve more well and if it be by a friend activate 2026 and basically activity both spiritually engagement with the community and also action because the can be an taking it into action. So this year activate 2026 and we started Wednesday 28th of January all the way to Sunday 1st of February. From baby it's no community engagement because community and all and this time around engage commercial motor riders Okada for I mean I've been here for a year since we are having a lot of issues with the motorbike accidents. Every week be our Nsawam government hospital mortuary every week we have not less than 2 Okada related deaths all the way from Pokwase Amasaman Nsawam Apim South Nsawam Ankasa Adeso Honinyano all those areas some patronize a mortuary every single week we don't have less than 2 motorbike related deaths. As for injuries in there be fractures ninyama and from where we sit we can't enter in kase and fire any way because Okada use a staff we do wanna use Okada the buy juma you on multi say over family kohano and I'm upon by family so start we actually patronize it so all this the cost on into means on concern and especially the hospital say accidents ba na omo de nipa ne ba the way omo riders no even relate to us we feel say any the best because a lot of them are still using past perception say hospital ba one year gidi yen hwe and I yen so accidents bet me about just some year can over the weekend you experience visa mobile with cutlasses yes so we feel like there's a disconnect within the community the Okada community and the hospital so we say engage you so that so the how hospital no operate so that obi ba
largely ignorance
so we the obi ba then and of course they might have legitimate concerns as well so we want to create the forum now you bet with police MTDD hospital management some of your unit heads and the Okada community as well not just their leaders but the riders themselves as well so that we all sit down and open sort of open forum. They how no catch them, so means they have me catch them. We want to have some mutual respect within the community because by and large they patronize our emergency a lot over the weekend. There have been accidents. As a kind I'm sure this week will start. Somebody else is going to lose their life. Most of the times needlessly. So we want to and we want to do quarterly community engagements. So this time around they started with the Okada riders, so that we'll interact with them. So that what the issues are. So I will try and sort them out because when your emergency was rushed by hospital, they all want to take a critical decision based on your health. And say injuries nearby, if be triage. We won't triage and won't say we are critical we can wait this one is not critical
famous as the public you might be thinking this is more critical but mama famous you might see it differently
so we are triage and a priorities and a care but at times some will feel say ignore which is not the case and that fosters the attacks in your hospital so we want to engage them so after we will form some small working committee with their leaders and our hospital staff as well. So that there can be constant engagement. So that if there's anything, just a simple call, and so it improves the mutual respect. So that's why we are starting on Wednesday morning at Obeying Presby Hall. Or it was one of the big space I bet to me accommodating leaders Kasa. We've spoken to their chairman, their secretary, and a few people. And there are various branches, so we are serving ammonia letters. So we are hoping that on Wednesday, 9 a.m. at the Obin Hall, actually 2.5 hours. We are hoping that by 12 we should be out of there, because they are also working and they need to go and make their daily way into. We just want to help them, help the community, so that injuries nearby, we won't be rushing and taking. I know somebody will feel under pressure. My doctor was saying, "Will be better threatening." Okay, he had to leave. It was it was a physical threat on his life. So we need feel like and a lot of things. Maybe we use drugs. We want to speak about all those things on Wednesday.
It's very, very important. Very important.
Yeah. So this is the first community there.
And I believe nationally, I don't know, but I've never heard approach, and we see them in Tida. Pa Okada for ni Dr. Fobeshia na Oma Dinkita mean Tida. So this is a novelty, I would say, yes. From my perspective. Because one say the society and the community within which we live, some people feel they are downtrodden, like they are less, I don't know, people. And to have that kind of engagement at the level of the doctors and nurses dealing with or interacting with Omwe Okada, Mintida, and I mean who dance. So until we remember and it is in order, because what is coming up, I believe last time seeing any friend saying, Aojo Hini. He also raised similar concerns, and this is a concern majority of the people. In fact, the country at large have concerns. The police the other time when we had in Nsawam in his place, the same thing, they also raised an eyebrow. But these are concerns that we all have. But how do you resolve it? Until we sit down and judge, and then talk about the issues. Some of them beautifully exuberant, or on taking extra care. Alrighty, quite so I say, Obia man, Obia Nkoda, no. Meanwhile, your life is important. Likewise, the one who's also using the road also is important to. So I think it's a very, 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 very innovative and very creative way of dealing with the issue. And then the second one, the next one.
So the next one is our Wednesday night, within the hospital premises, we be a fair night of worship.
Okay.
Baba Abe Kada as we na bonfire, committing our patients, our staff, and our leaders into God's hands, because every community has its own faith, and you can't heal people without bringing their faith in it. At times, we try to ignore it, but at times that's where the healing actually starts from. So this time around, we want to gather together and pray for the hospital. So that will be on the Wednesday evening. Okay. Then a Thursday, and we staff there, just staff, any management, also staff and some more and here. So we'll sit down and interact with them. Then on the Friday, we join Muslim brothers and sisters. I call Adoajiri Mosque. The Adoajiri community has been very helpful to the hospital over the years. We can't blood donation.
Okay.
I mean, they are the largest donators of blood to the hospital, and this is a partnership we have with them over the years. And every single time I call for blood screening, we get quite a significant amount of blood from the Adoajiri Muslim community. So, as we are activating the year, we are also joining our Muslim brothers also at the mosque. So get some prayers for us as leaders of the hospital, our staff, and the hospital in general. And I also interact with them after their Friday Juma prayer. So if there's any feedback on Bema, then the leaders will take it on. Then Saturday, so Friday that's the prayers. Then Saturday, be a friend paint with purpose. Okay. So the NSA want to beautify the hospital compound. And the hospital need provide the paint. So we and buy paint, and then staff na kasa into better brush ni nyama, paint brush and say buy divide yourself into various groups. Now the base of the trees, you be whitewash it. Your car park spots, will demarcate them very well. The base of the pavements, the runabout, we want to beautify all those ones. So the staff themselves will come together and will do activities. And in doing that, first of all, you beautify facility, Then it also helps with staff bonding, because one of the things that we realize is staff not also. When you add national service and rotation nurses, we're about 900.
Ooh.
Yes. Yes,
Wow.
so we are quite
Wow.
a lot
Yeah, a lot,
staff.
yeah.
So where to my be there for years and you might not
No.
know anybody.
That's
So
true.
we want to bring a lot of these staff bonding activities on board, and in doing that too, we are also beautifying the
Socialize,
distance. So it's one of the key areas that we are looking to lift the morale of staff, so that they'll be able to deliver. I'm going to deliver here and my community now as they want. So Saturday is the paint with purpose, and we are going to beautify the whole place. So you are invited to join us. We'll give you a brush,
Great.
and give you
We'll do that.
a place to paint and just also interact with the staff. Then on Sunday, I call one of the churches. We are yet to decide the church yet. We are with the local council. We are in contact with the local council of churches. But say inquire some small Thanksgiving as a hospital, commit the hospital into the maker's hand. Say this year, we want to have a very good year. And in fact, the signals have started coming. In fact, there's this we started this year. The Muslim community they've come to drill another borehole.
Wow. Where do you mean say Zakaria? Because I was surprised. You say,
I'm a drilling borehole, mechanizer, which is we are intending to provide water to the maternity block and the male and female block 24 hours without relying on Ghana water work as much as possible. So and then this last week to Obisu by say second borehole so that one will cater for the emergency OPD and the mortuary area, because that place is dry. So so the good things are coming, but we know that it's because of these things that we have in a nutshell, and then activate 2026.
Maminko doctor ho. Yes, Nsawam aba Mr. Karim ho. No so the Obiana odia to Germany. Doc, Yembranti, I don't know. Do you have any female riding Okada? I've not seen it.
So when they come, it might be a passenger.
Okay.
Or maybe a friend.
But that's I've not seen a female riding. That's I've seen that in the northern region and some other places, but in Accra, Kumasi, hardly do you see it for commercial, but maybe privately, yes, you can see. So I don't know, a foot to bang, what would be your advice? Because largely, is the too exuberant now, because that's why maybe the regulation they are bringing, and also they kick against it. Say every age, they be a content, they are going to be out of job, but their safety is more important.
So one about. They should always have patience on them. Yeah, patience. So but see a cry and who say there's a track. But guy the person still it is other carriers are approaching because it can knock you down. Wow. So patience on our roads. Then most of our roads we have potholes. So trying to swerve a pothole might end up landing in another pothole. So the patience must be there. And also rate. Most of them also use drugs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
When they even come to the emergency assessing them, you can even smell. And they are heavily drunk. Wow. Some of them use smoke. Yeah. So
that will be another time for discussion, because there's a lot. Yes. Because when you are even driving, they say don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
Drink bonunu. It's out of coverage area. And that one is even dangerous. Moto. Yeah. Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And some of them brakes not having their brakes working. So maintenance.
I met you any day. It will be on one show. No, they are to the passenger.
And lastly, what I want to speak about is about the helmet. On helmeted to rider, then is you are riding and you are going to embrace your death, because with head injury, Ghana, because we have few neurosurgeons, and if you have head injury with bleeding, hemorrhage, you bleed, or
just say,
your chances of survival is very slim. And most of them.
Sometimes when I see things happening like that, it's like they have an extra life somewhere. No, it's like you are sure that when it's happening, there can be a replacement. I don't know. And you disturb the family, the community, everybody, everything comes to standstill. Yet when they are behaving, it's like they are not coming from home. unfortunately, that's time we wanted to engage them, and we are likely this year going to engage their leadership so that you have more interaction, because that is going to really help. You know, in Nsawam he introduced something that has to be the numbers, so that no who say Nipano or Nitaga, because your safety is more important. Maybe you don't know if you even say on your card, maybe I'm Robabina. Those things is also very, very helpful. Maybe any other
thing then too. Also, with the conception that they have about coming to hospital. So most of them they'll get injured, then they won't come. There was a guy who had an injury to the right limb, so they fracture. So or continue if you one hospital 3 days time. So when you have a form of a compartment syndrome, and you say compressed vessels, nerves, then you start saying na people area darken as a reporting or by it as well. Even then also new accidents now. While more hospital so no treating with you. Didn't know us on more hospital or say or you may delay into better
no the oil with you any
that's a conception.
We want to really work against the perception.
Seriously. What kind of perception? Because I was thinking something I know elsewhere. And you know, I have seen one, you know, getting to Opebia towards 37. And then just some minor injury crowd and any car just had a collision. And when they were even coming, people were coming to even carry them. Say, oh, let's go. Oh, see, Debbie, 37. Why? Because there's no any agreement on paper or anything formal, but it's like they know that you call their name. When he was injured, the pain is there, but there be 37. They know. Wow. But that should even put some kind of like a wake up call. A reminder saying I have to be careful. If say ABI, if you are involved in BBC, this is how it will end you. But still, it doesn't reduce anything. You don't still see any discipline on our road. It's unfortunate. But let me go to Mr. Karim. Barka, mila gaya mara gurguje kan firan da mu da Dr.
Naam, assalamu alaikum.
All right.
Abin da Dr. ya fadi ne nake son da wrap up kai kadan cikin Hausa so da mutane na kuma su ji na insha Allah. To ciki ko Allah da mu fara wani program na muka launch shine Activate 2026.
Okay.
To manan shi ne Allah ya da muna so mu fara shi ranar Wednesday 28 January ran Laraba ke insha Allah. Yasa da muna so mu da mu engage yan Okada nan ne insha Allah daga Oben Hall Presby. To Allah ya da mu zo ai musu nasiha game da mutu accident da yake faruwa hasarin da ke faruwa
kuma da yawan wayan zangon mu ne
na'am wallahi gaskiya
da yawan yaran mu ne
na'am
sakaran jiya mun je wurin suna muna zuwa zango kun kasan zango kuma you know the children are just crossing
na ta cross
yana da kan mu sai ga doki mutu
wow baizi bane Allah kiyaye gaba to cikin wannan ne doctor ya ce medical support ce to ya kamata ya fara waɗannan arrangement iso da ya gamu da su daga Obin Hall insha Allah ran Laraba ya so a tattauna game da kan da za su zo mu da mu samu dai alaka da su kowane lokaci wani abu ne ma da mu kira babban zai kira mu ba shi lalle sun zo sun taru suka zo da yawan nan ba ya yi aiki
wasu ma suna da wani fahimta wani ba notion game da batun aiki da kuke yi
na wallahi wai in ka zo ba duban ka kuma ba haka bane wasu kuma ya kamace a dai su kasa for some time sannan ma adibiya su kan bed amma duk da shi ba su understand
shi sai da kuna ba su wannan assurance ne ko menene suka zo da shi za a kula da su
da kula da su insha Allah da kula da su yasa ana so manyan okada sun da manyan nan secretary da su wanga an ga gansu so ana so a samu wani link da su kowane lokaci wani accident ya faru su da su kira ma straight alert nurses da doctors so ba a bari wasu su zo create problem wurin
ba ko yin sun fi waye da masu kuma sun zo a yi musu gwaji wanda different abin ga kare da kuma an kawo tashi hankali
very good yasa wannan sa doctor ya ce to Allah ya da ranar Laraba I think 9 inshallah 9 zuwa 12 day an meet daga Obin Hall so a tattauna so a samu understanding each other ko fahimtar juna inshallah bayan wannan kuma Allah da ranar alhamis
da daren shi ne wayin godiya
da daren shi nan Allah da wayin godiya su Christians nan domin akwai Muslims and Christians isa Allah da su ran laraba mana ce su night of worship sun start from 6 to 9 Allah da su sa hospital nan annun Allah yesu komai ya tafi daidai insha Allah.
Sannan ranar alhamis kuma staff day ba
kuma in Allah ya da wannan kuma in Allah ya da mu na nuno cikin hospital na mu na mu yi wannan day ba mu in Allah ya da sannan Allah ya gwada mana ranar juma'a insha Allah walla an gwada musu kamar masallacin ma biyu ne akwai ahlus sunna sannan kuma tijaniya kuma cikin kun Allah an sai tubin duka late isa an divide sun divide mun divide kan so wasu sun je wurin sunna wurin tijaniya
kare almuhimmin da yi addu'a
na'am wai manyan imamai nan su yi addu'a game da hospital so su yi kowane lokaci wani bai faru ma an samu wasu manyan cikin zango mutane musu zo hospital su damuwa ka sun kira so komai ya sauki so a samu cin gaba cikin hospital sannan kuma an layada rana asabar shi muna da paint with purpose wannan kuma dai Allah ya da ma'aikatan cikin hospital da mu da kanmu yasa doctor ya manyan management sun provide muna paint shi kuma staff na kuma mu kawo brush da yaso inshallah so abin da ke cikin sannan kuma ranar lad sun je bonan ba su ba mu the exact assuring da su je ku church nan ma isa Allah da ranar ladin nan wai manyan nan sun ba mu na ga ranar deban nan sun ba mu the particular wanga church da je for Thanksgiving Allah ya da insha Allah
mun gode Allah ya saka da alkhairi kuma Allah ya biya kuma Allah ya bar mu tare muna fata insha Allah wannan zai zama shiri wanda yake zai taimaka wurin kawo fahimta inda mu fahimci juna saboda we are all in a community. Doc, let me give you final opportunity to give shout out to your staff in particular.
Yeah. So on behalf of the management of the hospital, I want to thank the hardworking staff of Nsawam Government Hospital. In fact, challenges baby hospital but near to and deliver on their promise. And so I started last year, hospital team, compassionate care.
Yeah.
We want a positive client experience, and it's our promise. And say no jumana into action this year. And staff we really appreciate all the good work we are doing for the community of Nsawam and beyond.
And Baraka FM so.
Oh, Baraka FM. In fact, over the years, you have been the only station that have given us consistent airtime to also educate the public, and we are very, very grateful. And we hope that this year, as my bar started by hand, there will be more collaboration. Because in fact, BBI no be support here will give us the coverage that we need and all that. And say the Masepa Baraka FM for what you continue to do for the hospital and the Nsawam Madwajuri and beyond community. And that's it.
All right, yes, we are Masi. Until we see her, Nankopon enshiramu na omba mu ban edwuma mu ye ne de in fact it's a service so ene de na dudu na ye ntiase ntiri ye bon pa se timamu fonu dudu na entimu edwuma na se because when we understand at least ebe ma edwuma na easy amaye nyina ntiri enu ana ye bon pa Nyankopon enshiramu na emma bibia enko yima ntiri be si ha say I've eaten into edwuma wura the time into some 6-7 minutes. Into the DVC, Doc, you're the entire staff need a munina.
Thank you too.
It's for 100 engagement in a DC about the hotel you see me because I'm going to Baraka 98.7 FM. Up next is Ejuma ni NJ by Papa P.
Matilama.